Yo, user, hello. Oh my god. Tom, hello. How are you guys doing? And hiya. Do. I haven't seen friends in a while. I am out in the Bahamas. Yo, Hipster, how are you? How is everyone? I am doing fantastic. I went out for breakfast this morning with my family. We went for a walk before it got too warm. Then we came back home, and I've just been, chilling, just watching some Twitch, Well, guess what me and Hope did? Ooh, what you guys do? Hello, Cakebird. I'm good. Meeting a friend, tomorrow, super excited. Yo, what are you doing? Yo! Dude, I just came back from hanging out with friends. Oh, dude, I just came back from hanging out with friends. Oh, yesterday felt like 3 whole days. We explored the first base and I trapped them in a hole. Oh! Hoopster, how do you feel about that? Be them next time. I'll be them next time. Oh, dude, I have a meeting today and I'm playing Terraria, but I think after that I might start working on the storyboard for the second animatic, not the first one. Because the second one, I feel like I have a clearer idea of what you want. The first one, I do not. Not for long, but not happy. Rip. Piccolo, hello! Oh, dude, we are watching Spy X Family. Yeah, I can draw while watching Spy X Family. There's like 1 episode I haven't seen, and we're rewatching the entire thing. Have a good trip? I did! First, I didn't think we were going shopping, then going to their house. Ooh! Oh, that's so much fun. I haven't gone, like shopping with friends in a long time. Like, where you go to the mall, and then you try on different outfits, and you buy the ones that everyone likes. I don't think I've done that since, like, early high school. I've done, like, cosplay shopping at thrift stores, but not, like, go to the mall. Do teenagers still go to the mall and buy clothing together while their, like, parent waits for them at the food court? Is that still a thing? Guess what, user? What? What would you like? Can confirm? Okay. Because, like, I don't know, it just seems like a very, like, old technology way of doing things because of how you can get clothing nowadays. You know? I never done that because my parents would never let me. But, like, do people do it? I'm broke, so I buy, like, candy, and that's fair. Fingers crossed I'm gonna change my workday soon. Yo! Oh, that's exciting. I'm going to Colorado? Ooh, what are you doing there? Yo, what are you doing there? Also, what was the name of the song? The song that we just listened to was Come Hang Out by AJR. See, I could go get a Silk Touch book myself, or I could travel 10,000 blocks to get my old one. I mean... Oh, buy a Batman and Joker figure for $9. Yo, like a pop figure? Yo. Not an answer. Okay, honestly though, you know how sometimes TikTok songs, the part that's on TikTok is like absolutely a banger, and then the rest of the song is kind of mid? I feel that way about this song. Like, the one part of the song that's on TikTok, super, like this part. And I'll be right down there, and I can't help but asking, are you bored yet? Like, that part of the song is so good, and the rest of the song is kind of mid. I can't tell if you guys are agreeing with me or somewhat, or are excited for Dom. Love this song? Okay, I'm glad you like this song. It does have a vibe. There is definitely a distinct vibe to the song. Should me and my friend get matching jewelry like rings or something? If you want to. I once had a trio of friends, so like I was part of like a friend trio. And at the store we used to go to, like, all the time, they sold, like, friend trio, like, friendship, like, necklaces and stuff. And it said, like, best friends forever. And so I got the friends one, and my two friends got best and then forever. I still have it. Oh, you know what? I think I actually still have it, like... I don't talk to these people anymore, by the way. I just think I still have it. I'll tell the truth. So... Oh, I do still have it. Oh, that's so cool. This was, like, early middle school. Oh, I do still have it. I found it. And, like, not the necklace part, but, like, the friend part. Oof, it's so old. Yo! Wheelchair Live? I have never seen that before. That's awesome, Bean. Yes, I am. We love ads. This is true. There is a market in town that sells cool but cheap rings. Oh! Oh, I mean then... I think that's good. I'm getting an ad. Welcome back. Okay, one last song, and I just think this song is funny because it's called Cold Weather when I'm going through a heat wave. That's so cool for you guys, thank you. I need to change the message of the ad thing to be like, drink some water, eat some food, go to the washroom, then come back, and the ad will be over, or something. I didn't miss weather, I just miss you. I didn't miss weather, I just miss you. I should show you how I've been beating the heat. Oh boy. Explain, elaborate. I have a fan at my feet right now that I'm really hoping isn't getting caught up on the mic so that, like, the VOD viewers don't just, like, hear fan, you know? Do you have, like, 20 fans? I mean, when I stop talking, there's no things, you know? I slept on the trampoline yesterday at 6 a.m. It started raining, so I had to hang up everything wet and went to sleep inside sad. Okay, but, like, sleeping on a trampoline is, like, the absolute best vibe. Okay, I still haven't noticed that there's a heat wave. You do realize there's not a heat wave everywhere, right? I miss this weather, I just miss you. I didn't miss Orange County, I just miss you. Didn't miss them, I just miss you. Didn't miss all night, I just miss you. Currently we're having our lowest temp all summer, so yeah, it's like not a heat wave everywhere. And hello! This is the thing, by the way. It used to be on a necklace, but it says friends. It's just simply not focusing. That's so cool. That's so cool. Camera? Camera? What if I cover up my face? Oh, focus on this now? No. Okay, but it says friends on it, and it has safety pins for some reason. And we used to wear these all the time, and then my friends had best, and then forever. And I am gonna be perfectly honest, I don't talk to those two people anymore, so that's awkward for the best friends forever part. You know? But I think I'm the only person who, still has it. Wait, we didn't have a falling out or anything like that? Like, you know, like, it didn't end badly, like, we didn't, like, betray each other or whatever. Like, we just, like, after high school, like, after we graduated, we just weren't alike anymore. Like, one of my friends, I think, became a baker, and the other one, I just, like, actually have no idea what she is doing at all. Yeah, we just grew apart. Yeah. So, like, honestly, I feel like if I were to, like, meet them now, I would have a perfectly civil and nice conversation with them, so. The group just simply disbanded? Yeah, yeah. Well, that one was like... I've had a lot of friend groups become quite big and everything like that, and then, like, just, like, everyone just stopped talking to each other. Like, a lot. Hold on. I wanted to listen to a different playlist today. Which one was it? This one. Peace treaties on wooden signs. This one, please. Let's listen to... Wait, was it this one? Yes, we're gonna listen to this song first. And we'll turn this up a little bit. Yeah! Okay! There's something else I was gonna do before I, like, started to go into the knitting. But you're not still having your friends? I've been friends with Ivy since we were 9, and we invited someone else when we were 10, and we're still friends. That's so cool for you, Eric. It's so cool for you. I joined my middle school, or my elementary school, that I stayed at, in grade 2. Now, I've started this story, and I think I'm not gonna finish it. Anyways, there's a reason why I didn't have friends. You know? That's why I only say that because it's on bad terms, by the way. Hold on. DM you a pic of me beating heat. Okay, fair enough. Dude, my hand is still swollen from the first mosquito. Get Afterbite. I had some friends that I was feeling happy recently. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Like, it's just that, like, in elementary school, like, I was, like, quite a weird kid. Like, you know, like, I feel like a lot of you guys could probably relate. Like, I had, like, a lot of things that went undiagnosed for a long time, specifically dyslexia. And, like, when no one knows what's going on, you're just kind of, like, told you're a weird kid. And then all the parents tell their kids you're a weird kid, and so they don't talk to you because their parents told them not to. Now, here's the thing, though. In elementary school, nothing was happening. Up here, no thoughts. I walked around the school at recess, every single recess, just, like, thinking of stories. All the time. So, when I tell you I did not notice, I really mean it. Ever been bitten by a mosquito? Oh, dude, it's effing horrible. Like, it's like the getting bitten itself is fine. It's just like, it's itchy afterwards, and you can't itch it because it makes it worse. Oh, I can tell you guys about yesterday. So yesterday, went to go visit my friend Billy Bumble. With Liam, Cakebird, and Spoons. We got there after I streamed on Friday. I basically left like maybe like 2 hours later. We went there. We slept in a tent in the backyard, which was exciting and fun. Where we were all in the backyard, and we were like, it is so effing hot. This is gonna suck because we're all in a tent. And, like, you can't leave the tent. And we're like, this sucks. It's gonna be so hot. And then it got cool, and we were like, oh, this is nice. And then it got cold. And then everyone was like, oh, shoot, we need to get out of the sleeping bags. And it was, like, 3 a.m. And we were like, oh, we have to get out of the sleeping bags. And we have to get out the blankets. And then we woke up, and it was fine, and we had some pancakes, and then we went for a walk. And we did some mini golf. And the mini golf involved throwing a disc to a pole. And we were not terrible at it, but we weren't good. It's called disc golf. I just wanted to see if anyone would be like, mini golf? You just, like, throw a disc. It's like disc golf. Anyways, it was in a forest. It was exciting. And then we got ice cream. And then we went back to the house. And we rested for a little bit. And then we went and got some food. We went to a bookstore. And then we came back to the house, and we got changed, and then we went swimming in a lake for about an hour. And Cakebird brought a floaty, which was good because I like to feel like the majority of us were like good swimmers, but we weren't strong swimmers, except for Spoons, which like Spoons was literally just like treading in the water the entire time we were there. We were there for about an hour, and like everyone else would just like lean on the floaty because we were like, oh god. But the lake was like warm. Hail to that temperature drop at night is my life right now. I mean, like, I have the window. Like, I can feel it in my room as well. But because we were in a tent, and, like, tents are, like, designed to keep in heat. These be strong. For real, though. Actually, though. Like, we walked all day. And, like, you know, and didn't have, like, like, we had water, but not, like, enough water. Spoons is a floaty. Actually though. And, like, what wiped me out was the swimming. Like, after I got out from the swimming, after I got chased by Spoons, to be fair, I did initiate that fight. I started splashing Spoons because I was like, you know what? F it. There's not enough sibling behavior happening. And I splashed Spoons in the face, and then Spoons started chasing me around, and every time they would go under the water and open up their eyes and try to, like, grab my ankle, which is terrifying to me. I don't want to be pulled under the water. And every time they would pop up for air, I'd just, like, splash them with water. So that happened. I got bad lungs. I would drown if I went swimming in a lake. That's why we have a floaty. So I float. Everyone floats. Just simply everyone floats. It has nothing to do with fat. It's literally air. The air in your lungs makes you float. It's a balloon. I went swimming with my friend and almost drowned. Bruh. Yo, I'm wearing my techno shirt too. Yo! Like, this one specifically. Mine came in yesterday. Mine came in the day before I left. And I didn't want to wear it, like, on the Friday. Oh no, Billy doesn't have lungs. This is true. This is true. I'm still waiting for the shirt I bought. They do come at different times, usually. And I feel like with Technoblade's merch, how the company works is kind of first come, first serve. And I bought mine pretty early. So. I have the long sleeve one. Oh, same. So this one says GG Easy on the back. The long sleeve one says good game. And that's what I have. I have it as well, but obviously it's too hot to wear it. Oh, I have large lungs, so I float. I mean, fair enough. Everyone floats, honestly. It's like literally like what they tell you. Like, if you feel like you're too tired to swim, just lay on your back. And you will float. And, like, you basically had to do, like, no effort, because you just float. And then we came back yesterday, and I didn't stream yesterday because it was quite late, but I was on Mischief's stream. And then I stayed up until 1 a.m. Ginger, hello! How are you doing? I bought mine towards the later part of the next day after the announcement. Fair enough. I think I actually waited a few days. Because I felt, like, really weird about buying it. Because I didn't know if I was actually gonna wear it. And then I kind of thought about it, and I was just like, you know what? I would wear it, though. Because, like, it's very cool, you know? I've completed the first base screenshots. Yo! Hoopster, you're putting in the work, and I am, like, so appreciative of you, like, putting in this work and making this happen. I am so excited for this. It's gonna look so cool. I'm doing good, you? I'm doing great. I'm just talking about what I did yesterday and why I didn't stream, basically, and, but yeah, but that's why it felt like it was 3 days. I went, and saw my friends, Ginger, yesterday, friends that I don't get to see all the time. Yeah, and it was awesome. Alright, be getting back soon, which Ginger and I will be going, wait, alright, should be getting, which, we going to your house? Yes, yes. Yeah, you should, actually. You got the t-shirt only, right? I didn't learn to float on my back till last year. It's sad. I was last in my class. Oh, uh-oh. Someone complimented it at the store today, and I think scared me. How I like your techno shirt. Oh. I think so. I got just one item. Okay, cool. Okay. It should be coming in soon, then. Well, I just popped in to say hello, but I gotta go to sort of stay safe. Yeah, definitely. Have fun. Thanks for popping by. No, just let me know if you need any other info. Oh, you're talking to Hoopster. I think so. I just got one item. Okay, perfect. So it hasn't come in yet, no. Uh-oh. 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 They're gonna be talking about secret stuff. Secret stuff. Secret stuff. Secret. Hoopster, I'll try and make, like, some really, really rough, storyboards for the one that you're working on right now, so that we can see if we're on the same page, and then if we're not, I can change the stuff before, not for stream, no, fair enough. So we can see if we're on the same page, and then, and if we're not, you can tell me what needs to get fixed before I draw, like, good storyboards that someone could actually read and follow. Different hats and don't have my computer. No! I mean, you know, not saying you should know when it comes. Yeah, see, here's the thing, Keith. I simply don't look at packages. I just know what they are. You know what I mean? Okay, let's continue chatting, but I am going to... Has this been working? Yeah, it has been working. Okay, that's good. We'll continue chatting, but I will switch to actually knitting. Do you want to continue listening to this playlist? I'm thinking, you know what, we'll listen to the Hello from the Hollowoods playlist. Even though it's quite a bit shorter, but I think it'll be okay. So, we'll turn that down. I have, Oh yeah, I forgot to make this bigger. Hold on. Let me make this a little bit smaller, because it's like a little bit intrusive. I made it bigger for the bobbin lace, and I forgot to change it back. There we go. There is on the rise. Lifesteal playlist? Okay, did you like the Lifesteal playlist? I can continue playing the Lifesteal playlist if you guys like that better. Alright, fine. We'll go back to the Lifesteal playlist. Peace Streeties on wooden signs. You guys even hear it? There we go. Go for writing your idea down and we can discuss. I am simply trying to put together an idea and be open to change. Okay, perfect. Perfect! Okay, yeah, so basically, just make another screen for bobbin lace and one for knit. Or, Keith, I can simply just scale down this camera, which is infinitely easier. So I finished the like name part of this front bit, so it actually says LoveJoy and Pebble Brain on it now. I turn the music down a little bit, just a tiny smidge. There we go. So basically the only thing like left is like the bird, and that's like pretty much it. I think Mischief and Jabs have screenshots of the wedding too. Yes. They definitely posted a lot of them in the game chat, I think, when it actually happened, because there were just like moments before disaster, and I remember being like, what are you guys talking about? Ultra ditched us before it started. I didn't ditch you. I ended stream like 2 or 3 hours before the wedding was even planned. I was simply asleep. I had work the next day. I streamed on that server for like 3 hours. I didn't ditch you guys. I simply wasn't there. That's why I wasn't even in chat. I was asleep. Top 10 moments before disaster. There's definitely one of the screenshots that's like named that. feel like I should close the window. I think it's a little bit too bright. Hold on. Be right back. Just gonna... You have to do it this way. You have to do it in a weird way. Oh, there you go. That's better. Where'd my thing go? Hope, hello! Yeah, I'm knitting today. We're knitting a sweater. That I have a pretty decent amount done on it, actually. How dare you sleep through the wedding? Simply don't make it at like 1 a.m. next time. I don't know what else to tell you. You know? I've gone through the difficult parts, so I actually don't have to look at the pattern very much, which is good. Because you guys are very good at distracting me. Like, extremely good. Simply don't do that, Keith. Do not do. Jay. You wouldn't be able to hear it. All of the windows in my house are very, very soundproof. You know? It was 8. Okay, there was a reason I wasn't there, and it was, like... And I think it, like, because I streamed that day, and I streamed for a bit of time, and I think I streamed at my normal time. And I definitely went to bed. Like, I wasn't awake, because if I was awake, I would have been in Jab's or Mischief's chat, and I wasn't. Keith, we're the earliest time zone, so if it was 8 for them, it would have been quite early for us. But I had streamed, like, right before. So I don't think it was 8. But I simply, okay, I don't remember what day, the first day I streamed on the server was. But usually I start at 7, and I stream for about 3 hours. It was 10 for me, and I have proof of you being online an hour after. On the Lifestealer server, or online on, like, Discord or something. Because it simply wasn't. Because I would have been, again, in Mischief or Jab's chat. I watched my friends stream. Yes, on Lifesteal, I simply wasn't. Because I streamed before. Like, that was like the first day of the server, right? Or like the second day? Or the opposite could have been the thing. Where, if it wasn't the first day, if it was like, you guys were messaging the chat and being like, hey, a wedding's happening, and I was at work, and then I started streaming at my normal time. It was June 29th? Okay, hold on. Okay, June 29th was a Wednesday. So if it was a Wednesday, I would have been at work, I would have gotten home, and I would have started streaming at 7. Like I usually do. Because it's a Wednesday. Which means that if you guys were like, oh, we're doing the wedding at 8, or it could have been that I had a podcast to edit, which now I'm looking at my calendar, and I definitely did, because that Friday was a podcast day. And if that's the case, I didn't stream at all, which means I wouldn't have gone on the server at all, because I was editing. I didn't ditch the wedding. I have stuff to do. There was so much chaos in your current banks, Eric's. Yeah, like, I just... Like, bruh. Bruh. What was the first day I streamed Lifestealers? Let's check that out. Because I think we're both getting confused right now. I'm gonna go look at some VODs. Oh boy, I'm gonna start talking on my thing now. Okay, hold on. Recent broadcasts. Let's go to the videos of recent broadcasts. I don't think it's gonna be here. Yeah, okay. Let's go to all videos, view all, and then we're gonna scroll down for a bit. That's preparation. Lifestealers. I don't know if that was the first time I played Lifestealers. Maybe it is. Okay, so June 28th was the first day that I streamed. I streamed for actually about 4 hours. So, if you guys did it on the June 29th, I simply didn't stream. Oh, actually, this is the day I made the highlight, not... Hold on. We can even do it better now. We can do better. Hold on. Let's see if I even streamed on June 29th. Stream summary. I don't know if it goes back this far, but we're gonna find out. Oh, it does. That's so cool. Okay. So... that Lifestealer stream was on June 29th, or June 28th. I did not stream on June 29th, which was a Wednesday, which probably means I was editing, which is why I probably couldn't go on. And then I streamed again on June 30th. I didn't ditch the wedding. I couldn't be there. And I couldn't be in anyone's chats because I was editing. Oh, I logged on for like 10 minutes because I did want the pickaxe back. And I thought Mischief had it, so I thought it was gonna be me log on for 10 minutes and get it from like Mischief. I literally logged on for like 30 minutes. I didn't stream it or anything. It says in the lifesteal window on the right. Never said you streamed, actually, and I never said that you did. What I'm trying to say is that I didn't ditch the wedding, because I simply couldn't be there. Otherwise, I would have been, and I'm kind of glad I wasn't. Although, to be fair, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I feel like if, I had been on the server, Misio would not have been in our base. Because I was making anyone who was coming near our base part of our clan. And if someone like Misio had come... At the time, no one could make Misio a clan member, but I would have asked him to be a clan member, and otherwise I would have probably sent him away. So, I don't know what would have happened. It would have definitely been very different, though. I think Jabs was sus of me being a traitor for a while. Misio was invited by Mischief, but not actually invited. Like Mischief would have said, like, hey, you're invited to be at in the clan, but I was the only person at the time who could actually send an invite. There's a difference. There's a difference between Mischief being like, oh, you totally can join, and him saying, yeah, sure. And me typing /clan invite. Because at the time, it was only me who could do it. Because I forgot to make Mischief and Spoons captain, and then afterwards forgot how to do it. They're obviously captains now, so. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Misio asked if they could come to our base, and Miss was sure because they had gotten help from Misio with something the day prior. Okay. But again, if he had said yes to becoming a clan member, I would have /clan invited him, which would have mean he would have been a clan member. but he wasn't, because no one could have done that. The record for the longest knitted scarf stands at 4,565.46 meters. That's nearly 3 miles. It was knitted by Helge Jensen of Olsen, Norway, and took him 30 years. Wow. Where do you even store something like that? How do you store something like that? Found the screenshot to the wedding. Nice. Road? You just store it on the road? About to knit for 31 to make people mad. I feel like... I don't know. I don't know. A road warmer. Hi, Bunny. How are you doing? Pavement has feelings, you know? Oh, boy. Oh, God. You know what I would actually love to do? I think it'd be kind of funny. Would be to do that, like, the... I have slept? That's good. 2 hours? Oh, that's not so good. I have ascended. As in, like, you took a nap for 2 hours? Because, see, the first one sounded great, and the second one didn't sound so great, and the third one... it sounds good? Question mark? Elaborate. I must go for now. Alright, Keith, have a good rest of your day. Guys, I have an Arizona here. When I came back yesterday, my dad was like, by the way, we have Arizona cans. The one screenshot is just Mizo saying if someone clipped the explosion. That's kind of funny. As in, Bunny had a moment last night where she was like, oh my god, let's create, so I fell asleep at 8 a.m. and was awoken at 8, or 10. Okay. This is dripping from the condensation. Okay, hold on, hold on. There we go. Okay, the music can come back on. I finished the shoes, by the way. Oh, yo, how did they turn out? Arizona ASMR. Refreshing. Except it's, like, covered in condensation, so it's, like, actively dripping. Hold on, I'm gonna change where my... I gotta put this, like, on the coaster, so it stops dripping. You know? You know? You know? Decent? Oh, that's good. I mean, like, you tried, and, like, are you gonna still wear them? Oh, you guys want something funny? Bro, the condensation do be annoying. It really do be. Like, if I'm outside, it's, like, nice, but, like, I'm inside, and, like, it's on my desk. And I don't want it on my desk, you know? I don't want the water on my desk. Yes, I wear look good. Nice. Nice. That's really all that matters. Excuse me. Guys, I found out something. So there's like a little bird in this pattern. The bird's like, the first pixel of the bird starts on row 69, and that makes me very happy. I got glitter on my shirt? No? Oh no. That's just simply never coming off. I'm so sorry. Get well soon. That's simply never coming off. You're done now. So it begins. I'm gonna post a screenshot in the Discord. Alright, awesome. Oh, dude, I have to do editing today, too. I'm editing the blooper episode. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. I have to, write to someone really quickly. And I feel like people are gonna be mad. Hold on. Mischief taught me how to style the techno shirt. Ooh, what do you mean by that? Cause I mean, like, I wear shirt, you know? Oh. When yours forever asking for the space that's in between, and we go everything on the rift, and the promise I don't need. They said with a shirt and Converse. Oh, a skirt. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I just wear shirt with shorts, you know? It do be hot. I promise you I'd bring, I promise you a singer every time you pass your fingers through my hair and call me child. Witness me or I am the wild. Whoops. Yeah, your lamp looks like a little sad. It just chill there. Go cheer him up. How do you want me to do that? Elaborate. It do be a lamp. You know? Go fix his head. I simply cannot. There's a reason why it's leaning like that. I would like you to think about this logically. I would like you to look. Okay. Eric's. Sorry, you take offense to it? We simply don't. My pronouns are they, them, or it, its. So. Now I want you to look at that lamp. Okay? Look at the lamp. And I want you to look where its body is. And the fact that it is leaning. Now it's leaning because it's right beside my bed. Okay? Obviously, the floor of it is bigger than this part, right? It's leaning because it's against the bed, the bottom part. And so it's leaning against the wall. And because it's leaning against the wall, the white part at the top is also leaning. There's no way of fixing it unless I move my entire bed. Sad lamp? It's not a sad lamp. It's just a little crooked. I can't fix it. Cut it so it looks like it's no clipping? No, I use that lamp. Okay, move your bed then. Now, okay. Now we're gonna go to the next problem of your suggestion. I would like you to look at my bed. Alright? And where it is. I have this much room. These are poking out. These little things here are poking out. Are poking out, right? There is this much room between the bookshelf and my bed. We're not putting the bed right up against the bookshelf. There are things here. And they stay there. Now, move the bookshelf. The bookshelf is right up against my closet. This bookshelf is screwed into the wall. It doesn't move. It is bolted into the wall. An earthquake could happen, and this bookshelf isn't moving. And no, it's not a fire hazard, because it's not on all the time. The inside of this lamp is, like, has a coating on it. It's not, like, fabric, you know? It's... It's a lamp. It's meant to get hot. The light bulb is not touching the side. There's, like, a cage around it. I don't think you guys understand how lamps work. They're, like, meant to not catch fire. That's, like, kind of the idea. It's kind of like how bed sheets and pillows have a thing on them that makes it so they don't catch on fire. So you don't catch on fire in your sleep if your house is burning. Throw the whole house away? No. Guys, you guys do realize that all the room you see is my room. It doesn't keep it. This is the room. This is it. There's not a lot of room. This is the whole room. The door is like this shelf right here is right next to the door. And then in front of me there's a desk and a dresser, and that's it. And I've been in this room since I was 12 years old. There's a lot of stuff in here. I've been there, they're lying? What do you mean? What could I possibly be lying about? What else do you think is in my room? There's a wall right here. This is the wall. I just don't get, what could I possibly be lying about? If I had socks on right now, I would climb that bookshelf to prove to you guys that it's just bolted to the wall. I can't help him. What would I be helping him with? I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. Hold on. Okay. Okay. We put on some slippers, okay? Woof. Okay. Now. You guys understand? It doesn't move. It really do be like that. I just... That's so cool for you guys. Okay, now climb the bookshelf like you said. I can't, well, I can with the slippers, I guess. This is true. This is a true thing I can do. I mean, do you want me to get a book? Because this is how I usually get the books from the top shelf, because I'm 5'3". This is like a 6-7 foot bookshelf. There's a lot of books on here. And so we like, you know, climb on it. It's kind of bolted to the wall, you know? You guys can't see the top, but it do be here. You know? I Am Pandora? Oh, the song, the song. Climate, is this how you train? No. A bookshelf is a ladder. You can't train climbing on a ladder. Also, I would like to add, like, don't climb your bookshelves. When my dad built this, these are solid pieces of wood. They're not, like, what you would buy, like, this type of bookshelf with, where it's, like, not solid wood. It's, like, if you, like, you know how you could take, like, a bookshelf you buy at, like, Ikea, and you could, like, kick a hole through it? Because it's, like, blech wood? This is solid. This is solid wood. I can, like... You have to take a saw to this to, like, break it. And again, it is bolted to the wall. Like, don't climb your bookshelves. Climbing stream when? I would love to do a climbing stream. Oh, Cakebird, yes. Cakebird should come with me. See, I've thought about doing climbing streams before. I just don't know the, like, logistics. Solid oak? Yeah, actually, though. I actually don't know what type of wood it is. I'm trying to remember what... Because I know where the trees came from, because it, like... I know what tree got cut down to make this wood. Like, because I saw the tree get cut down. It might have been oak, actually. It's not acacia. I don't live in a desert, you know? It might have been oak. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask my dad. Yeah, but, like, he varnished it and stuff. That's why it's, like, that orangey color. It could be, you never know. I literally saw the tree get cut down. Like, I saw the tree that got cut down to make this wood. Like, the tree was on a property that I frequented. The tree got cut down, got made into strips of wood, and my dad got those strips of wood and made a bunch of things with that wood. He made my bookshelf, he made, my brother a bookshelf, he made our cabana with it, he made a bunch of planters, he made both of our greenhouses with it. Like, a lot of stuff. A whole table and a bench. Like, a lot of stuff, you know? Oh, logistics of a climbing stream. So, logistics of a climbing stream. First of all, obviously, I would probably have to do it on everyone getting a bookshelf. Knox. Knox got a loft bed made out of the wood, along with stairs to get to the loft bed. With a display case and everything. So... Oh, I guess, well, we got a sewing room, like, storage system as well. I found a better version of this song. What song is this? Oh, Paint It Black? I believe you. How I made this playlist, Hoopster, I'm not sure if you were here when I told people how I made it. But basically, because you put, like, Mad World by Two Way, I just put, Mad World by Two Way Radio into Spotify, and then it popped up with a bunch of songs, and, like, I was like, oh, every single, like, song on this playlist is perfect, and so I just, like, took that, like, song radio playlist, and I just made it another playlist. There were some songs I didn't like, so I took them out. And I've added a few songs since, but yeah. I wasn't? Yeah. Artemis! Artemis? Is there a cat? Where? Oh, hi! Hi! Hi, how are you? Hi. What's going on? Bro, I didn't even know she was in here. Hey, you're you knitting mess. How are you doing? Kiwi, thank you so much. I'm doing awesome. How are you doing? We hear your kitty? Okay, hold on. Let me grab the cat. Artemis! Come here, baby. Oh, baby, come here. Hi. I forgot how I'm doing. That's fair. Hold on, let me... We can hear Kitty from where you were? Yeah. You'll be able to hear her now, for sure. Right, baby? I know. It's so hot. You have a gucky in your eye. There you go. Gotta go on an adventure. Alright, have a fun time, Eric's. I just have one question for you if you're willing to answer. Well, the whole chat. Yeah, for sure. The black eyes, so I'm stealing her? Bra. Let's hope I don't get kidnapped. I highly doubt it. Alright, is that the question? Is the question, is the Beach Boys a great band? I'm saying here while I walk? Oh, fair enough. Hey, Artemis? Artemis. Yeah, I know. You want headbutts and attention. That's so very good. Who hates the Beach Boys? Oh. I'm kind of indifferent about them. Oh. She really do flop, though. She is vibrating. That kitty cat is mastery. I'm wearing a black shirt, so, like, you definitely can't, like, just, like, the camera's just, like, not picking her up, which is a little funny to me, I think. Hey, baby. Cat said I've become floofy out. Like, for real. I think she's really warm. What I love to do is scratch my cat behind its ears. Yeah, my cat really likes headbutts. Is that also a ban? Okay. Right, baby? You like headbutts? Bonk. She just, like, with her tail. She is simply purring, like, a lot. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hold on. Can you guys hear her purr? I don't think you guys can hear her purr. No, I said. I'm so sorry. She's purring immensely. Cat, where do you want to be? Oh boy. 23-year-old mastery of eating? Oh, fair enough. Oh. Okay, she's gone now. Oh, I did press the mute button. That's awkward. Artemis, would you like to leave? Would you wish to leave? Would you like fan? Okay, I think that's what she wanted. Hold on, guys. Okay, she's on the floor now, but... Yeah, there we go. Okay. She's on the floor. She's right here, but she's in front of the fan now. I moved the fan so she can lie in front of it, because she is a black cat and it is quite warm. Oh, I love your bookcase? Thank you! We were actually just talking about it. My dad made my bookcase. I gotta go say bye to friends who are moving away. Be back soon. Alright, see you a little bit later. I was mad at me because I yelled at them for inviting their friend to our base. It's fine. Don't worry about it. What is that, mahogany? I honestly don't know. We were, like, talking about this, like, a little bit earlier. I'm, like, pretty sure it's oak. There's cat hair all over me now. Like 99% sure. Oh, we can put this. There we go. I was wondering why the angle was weird on that camera. Oak, mahogany, they all pretty wood. Good to craft anything. Yeah, my dad made like a lot of stuff with it when we got a bunch of it. Sorry, I'm trying to make this where it was before and I just simply cannot remember. That looks right. Yeah, it's a really good wood. It's really good. Like honestly, like it's probably gonna be really difficult to. But I am moving this bookshelf with me when I move out. Like, it's coming with me. Oh, actually, another really cool thing about it is that besides, like, the bar at the top that has, like, the nails that go into the wall, it's held together, like, there's no nails holding it together. So it comes apart. There's, like, it's wooden pegs that are in here. So it, like, it comes apart. So it can be laid flat and then move somewhere and then be built up again. Well, have you thought about crafting something out of wood? Not really. I'm way more into, like, fiber arts, so stuff to do with string. So that's, like, knitting. I don't do a lot of crocheting, but, like, that. Cross stitch, bobbin lace. I do a lot of sewing as well. I'm a cosplayer, and I generally try to sew all of my cosplays. We'll move into the Cultier house. Yeah, definitely that. I want to know what I'm doing. Yeah, go for it. If you're doing crafts and stuff like that, like, feel free to share. I did a wooden tail carpet shoe, which I have no experience of. Ooh, how'd it turn out? Did it turn out good? Because that's always pretty fun when you, like, try something new and it, like, turns out really well. Which I will build a clay oven on. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's exciting. Sounds like you have a pretty good project going for you. It wasn't very stable, but maybe my dad helped out. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, I guess it would have to be extremely stable to have, like, an oven built on it. Because clay is really heavy. I would assume we would need, like, a lot of it to be an oven. Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to crochet and have so much fun. Also, me, yeah, and you know what, money? You can buy crochet needles and yarn at thrift stores. Clay ovens are, like, ancient. Yeah, I realize that they're ancient, but they are heavy. They're made out of clay. Clay is a heavy substance. The sun is cooking me. Okay, so you sure it wasn't a good idea? Uh-oh. I just wanted, know how the bread tasted on that clay oven. Oh, dude, I bet it tastes great. Dude, that's, like, the type of thing you make, like, pizza in. You know? Yeah, if you ever want to, like, so, like, just general to the chat, if, like, people want to, like, learn how to, make, like, to start with a fiber art, go to a thrift store. There's, like, a long sleeve shirt. Uh-oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea. That does not sound like a good idea at all. The cat is enjoying, the fan a lot. I wonder if I turn it up. I turned it up one notch and she looked at me like... I don't know if she likes that or not. And the bonus is when you do bread after that, but your bean pot, and after that you can dry your herbs. Ooh! Oh, that's cool. Dude, honestly, if I had, like, an oven outside, the only thing I would make it is pizza. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, because, like, that type of oven is, like, pizza. Yeah. Just common sense? I'm not sure if that's common sense. It's definitely interesting. Should I make a party pizza? What goes on a party pizza that's different from just a regular pizza? Because now I'm a little nervous. What's the difference? Pizza is excellent. They make a margarita pizza. What are your favorite meals? Ooh, favorite meals. I really like curry. Curry is like super good. Mine has to be sushi. Sushi is pretty good too. But like curry. And I really like soup. There's a lot of, oh, the cat's escaping. Would you like to leave? I think she wants to leave. Hold on. Ah! Yeah, baby. You want to go? What? I know. Means I get the fan back. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh my god. Just like it to be flat on the ground. There we go. Dang, that was so difficult. Every streamer, you can do what you want. Just go to the thrift store. Me and my parents will take me nowhere. Okay. So, see, Ollie... The thing is that if your parents won't take you, like, to a thrift store or anything like that, then there's not really much that anyone can help you with, so... You know what I mean? Oh, let the cat be it doing cat things? What do you mean? Kiwi. When my cat crawls on that bookshelf, it's because she wants to go. 100% of the time. I mean, Ollie, if you ask your parents, like, hey, I would like to go to the thrift store or a craft store to buy crochet hooks and yarn to do crocheting, and they tell you, no, we're not going to go buy that stuff, then that's just unfortunately something that you're not going to be able to start until you're able to go places by yourself. There's not really much, like, I can help you with that, you know? Which kind of sucks, because, like, honestly, like, with something like that, where it's, like, a good, like, lifelong kind of hobby that, like, you can learn and grow and, like, make your own, like, sustainable clothing with, it seems kind of sucky that, like, someone would tell you not to do that. I recommend making a PowerPoint. I mean, it worked for Rambo. I mean, you could try making a PowerPoint if, like, just asking them, like, if you can get crochet hooks and yarn doesn't work. Which seems kind of odd, like... I don't know. Oh, you can also buy crochet hooks and yarn at, like, Walmart as well. Like, they exist there as well. And I'm assuming there's probably a Walmart near you. PowerPoint Rambo what? Oh, when Rambo, when he was really young, wanted Minecraft, his parents weren't in the, like, habit of buying him video games, and so he had to make a PowerPoint explaining why Minecraft would be beneficial for his educational journey. And then they were like, okay, and bought him Minecraft. Which I think is a little bit funny, to be fair. Same. My brother and sister, when Minecraft came out, just asked my parents very nicely to buy it for, like, Christmas, I think. And I didn't want it at the time. Like, they've been playing since, like, alpha. Which is, like, a little crazy. Like, that's, like, more than a decade ago. Minecraft has been out for a while. Oh, I was gonna stop halfway so I could show you guys the name. Hold on. Let's see if I can stretch this out so I can show you guys. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's mirrored because my camera is mirrored, but says LoveJoy. Hold on, let me move this string out of the way. So you can see it says LoveJoy right here, and then it says Pebble Brain. Obviously, the Pebble Brain on this album is very cursive, and that was really hard to replicate with knitting, so I'm kind of hoping, like, if you know, you know. And it looks similar enough that people will know. Obviously, the clouds at the bottom are kind of, like, weird colors, because it's really hard to replicate, like, that many colors that were, like, kind of subtly in there with knitting, so I simplified them. And then the bird is gonna be right here. Thank you, Cakebird. My mom got me Minecraft because she felt bad that my sister was playing video games and I wasn't, so I got Minecraft when I was a child of pity. Oh, that's pretty fun. See, like, we weren't allowed video games when we were younger, and then, like, the Wii came out. This is gonna age me a lot, but we bought the Wii at Blockbuster. The first Wii that came out. And, like, it was getting sold out everywhere, and we found, like, 5 of them at Blockbuster. And so we bought one at Blockbuster. And I guess my parents were like, oh, we can buy this type of console because the other 2 consoles at the time were PlayStation and Xbox. And those had a lot of violent games on them, which they did, to be fair. But there was also a lot of not violent games. And there wasn't really, like, we didn't know about, like, Nintendo games specifically at the time, so we couldn't, like, argue and be like, why don't we get a GameCube? It was just, like, you know? So we got a Wii, and we got a bunch of, like, games for that. And we play those a bit. I brought my parents said no video games till I was in 10th grade because I had phone games. Yeah, when I was younger, we weren't allowed on any electronics at all during the week. Until I was 14. Like, no computer, no TV. We didn't have cell phones. Yeah, nothing. Until I was 14. And the only reason when I was 14 we were kind of allowed is because I bought myself an iPad. Like, when it first came out. And then I started going on that. And then my parents kind of, like, loosened the rule. And then also, all 3 of us around that time got cell phones. They didn't have internet access because the internet access was, like, a luxury when I got my first cell phone. But we were allowed to text and stuff on that. And then when we got ones that were access to the internet, I was, like, almost graduating. So I think it was, like, the last 2 years where I was, like, on my phone, like, a pretty consistent amount. But the only social media was, like, Facebook. Like, Instagram didn't become a thing until, like, maybe the year I graduated. And I didn't get Instagram until 2016. Which would be 2 years after I graduated. I just had a phone and Xbox for so long I've never played Minecraft on anything. But my phone or my Xbox, man, it's currently not plugged in. Oh, fine. Wow, your life was different. I had a phone when I was 5. Yeah, like, extremely different. See, the thing is, it's like, granted, it was share with my sister until I was 7 and got my own. Yeah. The cheese is so good. Oh my god, Cakebird. Is it? I'm glad. I didn't realize you still had it. Oh my god. Yeah, see, the thing is that, like, I will not say that, like, my life was, like, my childhood was, like, inherently better because I didn't have technology when I was younger. I will say that I feel like maybe my, like, self-confidence was better because I didn't have social media when I was younger. Because I think the idea of giving a kid the entire access of human knowledge isn't a bad idea, you know? Like, I think that's like they can literally ask it any question and get answered immediately and then go down like rabbit holes of like knowledge, and I don't think in general that's a bad idea. But I think like before you're like 13, having like access to like a lot of social media stuff without the like without the like critical thinking skills of being able to question what you're seeing isn't probably a good idea. But I personally don't know how I would navigate that if I were to have a kid. Like how do you make sure they're only looking up knowledge and not like watching like YouTubers trying to sell them a product? Like how do you tell the difference? And even YouTubers that are education are still selling merch, if that makes sense. Your child was better. I never got into sports or anything outside. I got into sports because I enjoyed sports. My parents never forced me to be in sports. Anytime that I told them I did not want to be in a sport anymore, they would say, okay, we'll wait a month, and if you still feel the same, then we'll let you quit. I got into band for the same reason. I did art for the same reason. Anything that was kind of an extracurricular, I had the choice to do it or not. So I could have chosen to not do sports. I know some United can insult and punch is an oof for me. It's just in general, obviously. Like there's other elements that can affect someone's self-esteem, like your peers or whatever, right? It's just got my phone in 7th grade, but I had access to tablet before. Personally, I really like that. Yeah, I think maybe like a child lock tablet is fine. I don't like the idea of giving a kid a tablet that the only thing on it is like mindless mobile games that are like purposely addicting. But if they're like on the iPad, the first iPad had like a bunch of like, because it was trying to show off the technology of the iPad at the time. At the time this was really really cool. Like kind of technology and stuff, but like there was an app on it where you could point the iPad up at the stars and it would show you what stars you were seeing in the night sky on the iPad so that you could click the stars and it would tell you all the information we know about it on the stars. Which was really cool. There was another app that had like all the elements and you could click on the elements, you could rotate them. It would tell you their history, who discovered them, everything. And it was a bunch of stuff like that. And I feel like having an iPad like that, that like has a bunch of apps like that, where like you are touching and spinning and like looking at things, wouldn't be a bad idea. Because as soon as I say educational games, you think like Mathletes or something, right? But like what I think is those types of apps. And I think they were really cool. We only had Androids, but yes. I'd be watching GNF on YouTube Kids. That's how much I liked Minecraft. Oh my god. Oh my god, I remember those? They were amazing. Like, I bought the first iPad when they came out. Like, my iPad does not have a camera. That's a little funny. That's a little fair on the Eric's. But, yeah. But, like, I don't plan on having kids, so I probably never have to actually answer any of these questions, so... Not DNF, GNF, like George Not Found? I said GNF. I knew you were talking about. Yeah, I know you were talking about George Not Found. That is funny that he's on YouTube Kids. It's probably because he doesn't swear, you know? Like, at least in his YouTube videos. I'm trying to think of other things. Like, I've been seeing, like, some people that they would, like, take their kids on walks, but they'll go at the pace of the kid. So if the kid, like, stops to, like, stare at an ant or something, or to, like, pick up a stick and, like, whatever. I swear you said DNF. I definitely didn't. I said GNF. I got my internet cut off for a week because I forgot to wear headphones when watching Sky Does Minecraft. See, okay, so you guys are gonna tell me, like, old... You... Explain. Because I have no idea who that is. I'm assuming he swore. Yeah? Fair enough. I remember, okay, so there used to be two computers in our house. One was my dad's computer, and the other one was the kid's computer. We used to, we didn't have headphones or earbuds or whatever, right? It was just, like, the speakers from the computer monitor. And I want you guys to imagine, like, fat computers, right? The ones where if you held a magnet on them, it would break the screen. Now Eric's, again, I'm gonna ask you to think logically. With all the information you know about me, like the fact that I didn't start playing Minecraft until this year, and the fact that I am 25, and then think why I wouldn't know who Sky Does Minecraft is. It's almost like I didn't give an F about Minecraft. But we would play on this, like, we'd play YouTube videos, like, old school YouTube videos, I guess now. No, it's not about that. It is, though. Eric's, if I didn't play Minecraft, and I didn't watch Minecraft videos because I didn't play Minecraft, and I didn't watch anything to do with Minecraft content at all. Didn't go on the forums, didn't go on the Wikipedia, didn't listen, like, know about Mojang and anything like that. Why the F would I know the YouTubers? Like, that makes no sense. I don't think you guys realize, like, how much, like, I just didn't play Minecraft. Even if you didn't watch them. But why would I know anything about the Minecraft community at all? The only person I knew was Captain Sparkles, and the only reason why I knew him was because that was the first YouTuber that my siblings watched. My siblings played Minecraft, and they were like, okay, Minecraft is a game where we're gonna have to go on the internet to figure stuff out. And so they would go on the internet, and they would go on YouTube to look up videos on stuff, and Captain Sparkles showed up a lot, so they would watch him a lot. Like, Captain Sparkles, the only reason I know about him is because it was my siblings' first introduction to what a YouTuber was. And then I started watching YouTube in 2011, like, as actual YouTubers. And I need you guys to know, in 2011, I was in grade 10. Like, I did not, like, YouTubers, like, as a job, was not a job until I was in high school. Like, a lot of YouTubers around now are having their 10-year anniversary because a lot of them became YouTubers in 2012, which is when horror video games became extremely popular. And, like, a lot of people built their career. 10 years ago, I was in grade 11. So, like, all these YouTubers you guys know, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, some YouTubers that you guys probably haven't heard the name of in, like, quite a while, I was there before they were YouTubers, before YouTuber was, like, a job that you could have. Like, MatPat. Or, like, I'm trying to think of some other, like, YouTubers that are still going now. Yeah, like all those ones, like, you know? Listen to Sparkly Abs? No, I don't like that song. So, yeah. So there's a reason why I don't know who this person is. I probably could name a bunch of YouTubers that you guys have never heard of. Mostly because they definitely fallen off. And they were definitely making content that was relevant at the time, and then didn't adapt, and then their content simply just doesn't make sense anymore. Or they got tired. Like, they thought that this was going to be a cool, fun thing they did in college. They got super popular, and they were like, this isn't what I want to do. Because it's not what they set out to do. Oh my god, Smalls! Hello! Okay, do it. Do what? The birds are a lie? What do you mean the birds are a lie? What does that mean? That is all. Smalls, are you just gonna, like, leave now? Bro. No further context? Okay. Smalls, how are you doing? We're talking about old school YouTube. Guys, I think... Hold on a sec. Oh my god. Okay, every single person is gonna do this. I just hurt my cheek. Don't do that. Guys, every single person is gonna do this, like, 100%. But, like, remind me. Anyways. The Last of Us, the first game, came out June 14th, 2013. It's, like, so next June, like, so in a year from now, it'll be their 10-year anniversary. Would you guys want to see a playthrough of me playing The Last of Us? Because I have not played The Last of Us since maybe, like, a year after it came out. I'm pretty good just working on some stuff, if I should return to Twitch or not. Ooh! Remember, oh, yes, Ollie, do that, yes. Smalls, if you want to return to Twitch and you need help with anything, I'm like, you can ask me anything. I would like you to, that'd be fun. You could do the Minecraft thing. You can come play the Minecraft with us. We Minecraft. You know? Minecraft? But, like, I thought The Last of Us came out in 2012. This is good. Guys, we can play, like, everyone's gonna do it though. Minecraft? Yeah. I'm gonna head out and make dinner. Alright, Eric's, have a good dinner. My house is gonna 30 tons of TNT. If you want to. Maybe back depending on how long you plan to be live. Until 6 my time, so about half an hour. I have a meeting in half an hour. Adult things, you know? I'm so excited. Anyways, I should play the Last of Us on the 10-year anniversary. I think that'd be fun. So if you blow up my base, it destroys everything. That'd be really funny, actually. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. The one that I'm playing on right now, Smalls, it's the All the World Wipe. And would it blow up that much? Because I feel like it would blow up down a lot, right? Just wait for the 20-year anniversary? Why would I wait for the 20-year anniversary when the 10-year anniversary is next year? It's silly. There's, another day that you could play it on is that, like, okay, so. Okay, okay. So in The Last of Us, September 26, 2013 is Outbreak Day. Is when, like, the outbreak happens of, like, the disease. And then there's a time skip, but I don't remember how long the time skip is. I want to know what year The Last of Us is set in. What year is The Last of Us set in? Oh, okay. So, The Last of Us, Outbreak Day happens, and then there's a time skip. And it's a time skip of 20 years. So it happens. So The Last of Us is set in 2033. So I think, like, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people playing it on the 10-year anniversary, but there's probably gonna be way more people playing it on the 20-year anniversary because that's, like, when The Last of Us is set, which is kind of crazy. Like, I'll be 35. Bro, if I'm still, like, streaming on Twitch at 35... Oh, what year was Ellie born? Ellie was born in the year 2019. Play up to the time skip? And then just wait? The times, like, it's literally the prologue of the game. I would play the prologue of the game. It's literally like 10 minutes. No. Well, a chunk of TNT would blow up the 8 other chunks around it. It would make 300 stacks of TNT place. Bro, it's like 10 minutes. Ellie was born in 2019. Guess it would be a sports stream. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just play it again. Like, it will just be like another decade, and then I'll just play it again. You know? Like, that's not that hard. God, I hope I'm still streaming when I'm 35. When I'm 35, I hope this is, like, my job, you know? Right now, I hope that. Maybe, like, when I get there, maybe that won't be the case, and I will be happy with something else, but, like, right now, I think that'd be cool. Eric's, go! Go eat things. Why are you still here? I hope we will crank 90s by then. Oh yeah, definitely. Here's a mind breaker. I'll be 18 in 2 years. Smalls, you're not supposed to put your age in chat. Why would you do that? Smalls. 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 It do be dangerous. I need to know if bald people are real. They are. There are people who don't have hair. Guys, it is so hot in my room. Like, it's like apparently 23 degrees outside. I eat snakes. I think my age is the least of my concerns. But Smalls, it's like a literal internet safety issue. Don't put your age in my chat. Also got distracted by your talking. Okay, fair enough. Night Rider, hello! How are you doing? Eric's, go! Eat dinner! Night Rider, Eric's is just making excuses to not go eat dinner. I'm fine, I'm good, that's good. You didn't arrive at the end of stream today, so that's exciting. I know I'm streaming quite early, actually, and I feel like there's like a... I get a very different group of people at the different times that I stream, and I find that very interesting. I find that that's pretty cool. I love how you have an emoji for that. I'm scared to use the oven. Oh, dude, I'd be way more scared of the stove than the oven. I pop in at random. Okay. This is true. Okay, I just realized what you're responding to. Yes, this is true. Me who's been here for all stream times. This is true. I'm not saying everyone. I said I get a different group of people. The stove is fine. The oven is significantly safer. It has a door. Oh my god, dude. Like, I don't know what it is, but like... It feels like it's like raised like 10, like 5 or 10 degrees since I've been sitting in this chair. I have a fan like on my legs right now. And it is just blowing hot air. I don't know how to use the oven. Well, what are you trying to do with the oven? Eric's like, what are you trying to make? Down. It's dead. I really want to get to the beak of the bird. It happens on row 69, and I think that's funny. Then, Eric says, read the instructions on the pizza box. It will usually say something along the lines of, set the oven to 275, wait for it to get to that temperature, and then you put your pizza on, like, a metal pan, put that in the oven, and then you cook for 15 to 30 minutes, whatever it says on the box. And then after that time, the pizza's already cooked. You're just basically heating it up and making it crispy. So, like, you don't have to check if it's cooked. And then put on oven mitts, take it out, let it cool for, like, a little bit, and then you can eat it. How? Look at the instructions on the box. It's usually on the side. I found the Deep Dark in MC and I was afraid of a single witch that was in the cave. Not, like, the warden, which can, like, simply, like, kill you, like, very fast. I promise you there's more to come. This is my favorite part of the song. More to howl at the door. Goodbye to all my darkness. Nothing here but light. Adieu to all the faceless things that sleep with me at night. This here is not makeup, it's a porcelain tomb. And this here is not singing, I'm just screaming in tune because farewell, wanderlust. It's such a good song. Yo, I'm back. Welcome back, Piccolo. I'm still here. I'm a wimp. That's... Dude, the warden do be scary, though. Like, I don't think I've actually explored a deep dark yet. Like, to be fair, I found one once in hardcore. And obviously, like, it was at the beginning of my hardcore world, so obviously I wasn't gonna go in it. But, like, other than that, I just simply have not gone into a hardcore world. Okay, I'm gonna go to my friend's house because I realize there's heavy stuff I can't move in my oven with my twig arms. Well, I'm sure they'll be able to help you then. She takes cooking 2 and I took cooking 1. Ask them how, like, ask your friend, like, how to preset an oven. Because that's, like, a skill I feel like people should know how to do. Also, the internet exists. Ooh, it is so hot. It is just so hot. I am... Like, I have a meeting in about 15 minutes, and I think I'm going to, like, take the call, like, outside. Like, I'm gonna go on the cabana. Because I think it's hotter in my room than it is outside currently. At least it'll be, like, better airflow. Oh! I have tomorrow off. It's a stat holiday tomorrow. This might look so weird. A team of the pizza running up the street with a long t-shirt and shorts and Crocs. Honestly, that does not sound that weird. To be perfectly honest, like, a teen wearing, like, clothing that is like clothing and a pizza is not the weirdest thing. I have to bring, like, a sketchbook outside, I think. The pizza makes it weird? I think the pizza makes it... Dude, I used to go around, like, with, like, full, like, party, like, stuff around town. Or I'd have, like, a pizza and, like, chips and, like, pop, and then, like, go around. I really want a rainy day? Same. Oh my god. I think my phone said that it's supposed to rain on, like, Thursday. Uh-oh, someone texted me. Oh my god, I think I'm getting ribs for dinner. Oh my god. Usually when someone texts me, it's, like, really important, so, yeah. Are you allowed to tell us what meeting is about? Oh, it's just for Lantern Dora stuff. So, like, the podcast that I'm like, working on. It's just, like, we try... It's not very consistent, but we try, like, once a month to, like, have all of us in a VC and just kind of, like, talk about what's happening. It hasn't been doing that for, like, a while. But we're going on a trip, like, quite soon with all of us, and I think it's just talking about that. Like, it's a meeting, you know? Podcast stuff. I haven't experienced rain in, like, 3 to 4 months. Bro, I feel that. I'm going through a heat wave. It's awful. I think it's only Street Fighter the Dream Antis that won't stop. Okay. Why would they be on the street? Why would they just not simply be inside? Oh, I was checking if it was gonna rain. I think my phone said it's gonna rain on Thursday. Let me check. Nope. It's simply going to be extremely hot. Although today is supposed to be the hottest day, so that's cool because I'm not working. And I'm not working tomorrow. You guys might get an early stream tomorrow. They're, like, the really sporty kids. Simply ignore them. Just keep walking. You know? What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I can, like, stream, like, early tomorrow, and I think I will. If I get other stuff done. Lucky? Bro, I work outside. It's just today I don't work. And tomorrow I don't work. But I do work potentially for the rest of the week. Oh, dude, guys, I, like, effed up. Actually. My boss was like, hey, can you work on, like, this Friday? Like, not, like, pointing to a specific Friday. And I was like, yeah, I can. My dog likes my shirt, apparently there's so much dog hair. Uh-oh. And then I got reminded that I actually do have something planned on that Friday. Like, something that involves me buying tickets for. And now I have to go to my boss and be like, yeah, actually, I can't work on that Friday. I know you, kind of needed, like... Hopefully it'll be okay. It kind of sucks because it's like... The thing is that, like... My boss said that, like, next week, meaning, like, the week that's coming up, is actually not that busy. But the 2 weeks afterwards are going to be. Which means me offering to work this Friday probably wouldn't help that much. And I feel a little bit bad, but also... I need to, like... I already, you know, I already bought the tickets. Just bring it up with them politely. I'm giving you advice, I don't have a job. No, the thing is that, like, I'm just, like, telling you guys a story. I already know how I'm gonna solve it. Like, on Tuesday, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna, like, tell her the situation. And hopefully it doesn't stress her out, too much. Like, it sucks because now I have to, like, revoke this thing that I already said I was gonna do. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't stress her out too much. And it's kind of sucks because it's not really, like, a lot that I can offer because it's, like, I could work this Friday, but I don't think that really helps solve the problem. And I can't work the Friday after because I'll be packing because I'm leaving for 2 weeks. So it doesn't really help, basically. And it just kind of sucks. So yeah. And everyone else already works, like, full-time. So she can't, like, ask anyone else to work more. So, yeah. It just kind of sucks, you know? It's fine, though. It's fine. We'll get through it, you know? Like, everything will get done. So there's, like, really, like, these 3 or 4 months that are, like, super busy. And then, like, at the end of September, it's, like, completely fine. Well, you won't stream in those 2 weeks, will you? I am not sure. There's definitely going to be a 5-day period that I will not be streaming. But I'm not sure about the other days. Leave for 2 weeks. No, you're stream for 2 weeks. I'm going to see what I can do, honestly. So there's definitely going to be 5 days that I will not be streaming because I just simply will not have internet. Like, no internet at all. That's when guys, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. I'll be still active in the Discord and everything like that, but there is gonna be 5 days where I will not be streaming at, like, 5 days. How I think it's gonna work, okay? So, don't quote me on this because I don't remember times very well until I have to remember them. It's how I compartmentalize my brain so I don't get too stressed out about stuff. So the 19th, I will be able to stream. Because, yeah, the 19th and the 20th, I'll be able to stream because my flight is not until very late. Okay? I will not be streaming, the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd, the 24th, or the 25th. Because I am gonna be in a cabin, and I will not have any internet. The 26th, which is a Friday, we'll see, because I think... No, not the 26th, sorry. The 27th. We'll see, because there's a convention happening, and we're going to a convention. So... You guys might get some photos from that. I'll see what it's like streaming on my phone, maybe. But you guys might send a photo from that. We'll see. The Sunday, I will be at Ninjor's house. Ninjor does have a streaming setup. And we have joked that maybe I could steal the computer and do a stream on his computer. So I might be able to stream that week. Like the 28th, the 29th, 30, 31st, 1st, and 2nd. You guys probably will get some streams in there. And then I have other people that are going to be there as well, that might also be on the streams. I will not be streaming that Saturday or Sunday, because I feel like we're doing stuff. Sunday, I'm going to a concert. And I will also not be streaming the Monday, which is Labor Day, because I will be on a plane all day. And I wouldn't count on a stream on Tuesday, because that next Tuesday, because I will have just come back from the trip and then had a full day of work. So regular schedule will be on Wednesday the 7th will be when normal schedule. Oh my god, when you went live so early today, is this your normal time? Wait, oh my god, you went live so early today. Is this your normal time? No? My normal time is 7. But I try to go early on the days that I can. Yeah, there's a few of us that won't be streaming for a while. Mischief is one of them. Spoons is another. Ninjor and Dragon. Yeah. But again, like, Ninjor has said that we probably could use his computer. And so I'm probably gonna take him up on that. No, I meant for Sunday specifically. Oh, okay, fair enough. So August 24, I need cold tier support. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. Like, that is a thing. But there'll be cool things coming out of it. For people who listen to our podcast, the podcast stuff will still be coming out. We have, like, a few bonus episodes coming out. Do not quote me on this, but there is, there's 4 potential bonus episodes, that might go down to 3, but the 4 is the ideal. One of them is a blooper episode, I can tell you guys that, because logically it would make sense if there's another blooper episode, because there was a blooper episode for the first half, so there's gonna be one for the second. So, that should come out soon. Listeners, when school starts normally for us. Yeah, Americans start in August. But they do end in June. Or not in June, in, like, they end at, like, the beginning of June instead of the end of June. I know, it is literally whack, right? It is really weird, right? Because, like, all the, like, the TV shows and stuff that you see, they start in September, right? I always thought that was so weird, because it's like, all these TV shows are made by Americans, but it's showing that they start in September. August to May, yeah. It's just like, that's so weird. We usually end in May? Yeah. We end at the end of June. Yeah. So last year it was August 27th to August 24th to May 27th. Wow. Okay, so I'm good. Sorry, guys. This song is a banger, by the way. Ink Gods by the Amazing Devils. Oh my god. What a, like, an absolute banger song. Ooh. And for people who listen to the podcast, I would love for you to listen to this song. Again, Ink Gods by the Amazing Devils. And I want you to think of the people singing as adults in Lilith's life, singing to her about what they think that her life is going to be. I cannot tell you specifically the adults that I'm thinking of in my brain that says each of the things. But trust me, I feel like if you just think of adults telling Lilith the things anyway, oof, cry time. I'm gonna look for someone to raid because I have a meeting to go to. I will most likely be streaming early again tomorrow. I found a base on lifesteal. Uh-oh, Bean. Bean, I would confirm it's not any of ours, though. Because, like, you know, ours are kind of scattered now. You know? Yeah. Big Crimson Doors, I think. It's not my base, I can tell you that. I just simply don't have a base. I've been living out of an ender chest for a while. You're also going to be on my stream tonight. Tell the people here. This is true. We are doing later on tonight at 8-ish on Mischief's stream. We're continuing the Cultaria. And I actually will be able to stay up today because I don't have work tomorrow. Hi, Turgeon. Cakebird will be there. Liam will be there. Maybe surprise people will be there because that happens sometimes apparently. 8:30 p.m. PST. There we go. Yeah. And I will be most likely streaming again tomorrow. I'm not sure what I will feel like doing. Honestly, because I have the time, I might stream Stray, and we might play that for, like, a pretty long time. But also people want to watch Spy X Family today and probably tomorrow. So maybe it won't be that late of a stream today and tomorrow either. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Anyways, who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? Guys, do we want to raid, all of Sleepy for the meme? I think that'd be a little funny, right? If you don't know, this is the person who won Tommy's Lover Host. They're genuinely very funny. I haven't, been watching too many of their streams, but I was going through their TikToks, and I've been seeing a lot of clips of them, and they're actually genuinely quite funny. Do we want to raid them for the meme? I've never raided someone with more than, like, 50 viewers. You're a nerd. Okay, we'll raid them for the meme. It's probably not even good. Okay, that's actually not true. I did raid Piso one time, and he simply did not acknowledge the raid at all. So, this is a little different than when we raid someone who has 20, 30 viewers or whatever. They might not acknowledge that there's a raid. Do not spam their chat. You can say the once being like, there's a raid, and if they don't acknowledge it, do not keep spamming it. Okay? Because they have a lot of viewers in their chat, right? And there's a lot going on. So, like, you know? But you can say it the one time, or whatever, and you guys can talk to them or whatever. I don't know how active I'll be in the chat, because again, I have a meeting, but we'll raid them. If I can spell raid, that would be really cool. I think that's how you spell it. Yep, okay, cool. For the meme! Again, I'll see you guys over there probably. And I will see you guys tonight on Mischief stream.